the reactive stuff never goes away. You read about data breaches and companies being penetrated, or somebody claims they have been. They get law firms involved, obviously, as they should, and then the law firm needs to be served by a firm of this nature. That never goes away. What sometimes changes, though, is how did this happen? And what do you really know in order to be able to answer the key questions? When did it occur? How did it happen? What effect was there from the penetration? What we're seeing more today are things that, say, like malware, forms of compromise that are not designed to hide. They're designed to get right in your face. So if somebody is infected by malware that is ransomware, and they click on something, or they even web browse and they come to a site that contains the malware, it targets your computer, it infects it, and you know it, because the next thing, the screen on the computer, either when you boot up or right then, will say, your computer is locked down. If you want to get access to the hard drive again, you're going to have to enter the magic number, a password. We'll sell you the password. Here's what it'll cost you. And by the way, you have to pay in Bitcoin, and you only have 3 days to do it. And there's a counter on the screen showing you how many more hours you have left out of the 3 days. That's a jarring event. That's not something that is designed to, in a stealthy way, hide inside and try to, secretly steal your information. This is something that is right in your face. And if you don't know how to cope with it, and if you haven't prepared for this kind of event, it can be devastating. So that's one trend that we help our clients with. Another one, I think people are appreciating the insider risk. Now notice I don't say insider threat, because threat to me implies something malicious. And while that's one type of risk, insiders can also present a risk simply by doing their job. If they're not careful, or even if they are careful but they're tricked and they click on a link or an attachment, malware of some type infects the computer and you have a problem. Also, people who are good people just may be going through a difficult time. It could be a drug issue. It could be a difficult time in their life. It could be that they were approached and extorted to do things, and they come into the company not being themselves. So what we're trying to do is say these are realities with insider risk, and we should be helping our clients deal with these risks. Not just saying they can happen and I hope they don't happen to you, but actually trying to offer them solutions for it. It's a very big area. And these are things I think that we are increasingly seeing. You see the spyware is another big area that comes in place, secretly sitting inside the computer, capturing keystrokes, turning on the microphone, turning on the camera, spying on you in that regard. It's very hard to know whether or not that's even arisen, but these are some of the trends that are important for our law firm clients to understand, and then to help the corporate client defend against. And very often it's important to decide, do you want to construct an approach to this and these risks by working closely with a law firm, so that the way the work is done, the way the reports are written, and the way they are perhaps even protected under a privilege can be decided at the right time, instead of going back later and say, gee, I wish we had worked with a law firm earlier.